I'm joined by leading Swiss football writer Daniel Vicentini of the Geneva Tribune, who has covered the Swiss national team for 30 years.
Yeah, almost.
30 years is a long time, Daniel.
Yeah, it's a long time, a long way.
A lot of glory, a lot of disappointment.
Yeah, I hope a lot of glory right now.
You must feel very confident after the display and win against Hungary going into the Scotland game.
Yeah, of course. Switzerland national team needs to take confidence, and that's exactly what they do against Hungary, playing very well during 1 hour or almost, scoring 3 goals. There was many doubts about the Swiss national team before that game, before that first game of the Euro, because the last 10 months for the Swiss national team were not so happy as yesterday. So maybe it's a bit a surprise to see the Swiss national team playing so well during 1 hour, and now we hope that kind of promises can go through the tournament.
It's interesting that the Scotland head coach Steve Clarke has been criticised after the 5-1 defeat to Germany because of the team selection. Yet before your game against Hungary, Murat Yakin, people couldn't believe the team he picked, and yet it went so well.
Okay, we just have to say respect Murat. I was doubting, of course, when I saw the squad yesterday before the game, before the kickoff, because I saw Dua. He was only with 45 minutes in the national team in a friendly game, and it was not successful. And Ebischer wasn't that much a player who was in the starting 11 for the Swiss national team. And what we saw after 12 minutes, Ebischer in the middle gave the pass to Dua, and he finished it scoring the 1-0. Okay, we just have to say respect, Murat. You did the great choices.
Now, we would expect Switzerland to be very confident about playing Scotland now, but the clear message from Switzerland is we're not fooled by Friday night. We expect Scotland to be better.
Yeah, of course, because all the Swiss national team expect now a reaction of a proud reaction of the Scottish national team. It was very difficult, of course, the 5-1 against Germany. No shoot on target. That's terrible, and that's not the way that Scotland is able to play. So. And we saw also that during the second half, during 20 minutes against Hungary, Switzerland had problem when they were under pressure. When Hungary played a little bit physically and with intensity. And that's maybe one point that Scotland will do against Switzerland, to put Switzerland under pressure. And we have to find the keys on that kind of play, under pressure.
If you were Steve Clarke, is that something you would be looking at closely and take encouragement from?
Yeah, for sure, because the Swiss national team has problem under pressure sometimes. They have a very good player like Akanji playing for City, or Summer. He can play. The goalkeeper can play very well with the foot. Shaka, of course, but sometimes it doesn't work as well as yesterday. So one point is to put the Swiss national team under pressure.
Daniel, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Thank you. I'm at the Switzerland training base in Stuttgart this morning. Glorious day, as you can see behind me, at the training ground, and the message very much from the Swiss this morning is caution. They're not getting too carried away despite their very impressive win over Hungary, and they're clearly not fooled either by the manner of Scotland's performance in the heavy defeat against Germany on Friday night. Indeed, the message from both the Switzerland number 2 Giorgio Contini and the midfielder, the Toulouse midfielder, Vincent Sierro, this morning has been that they are fully expecting a strong Scotland reaction. Hopefully they get it, hopefully they're right, and Scotland do produce a strong reaction. Can you understand how the Scotland manager and his coaching staff will be feeling right now? Can you tell me how difficult is it for a coach after such a bad defeat? And can you tell me your own personal experience?
I think it's very difficult to explain, because I'm not the coach of the part of the Scottish team. So today we have totally another feelings, but for sure it will be complicated. The game against Germany was very tough, and I think it's unfortunately Germany at home, so they was very inspired in this game. So for us it's important that we keep going in our way. So I don't think that we have to think too much about the Scottish coach, but probably he will have the right keys, because of the performance against Germany. It was not that what they expect.
You're obviously very experienced. I meant in a general sense, when you go through such a bad defeat as a coach, is it difficult? Do you just want the next game quickly?
Yeah, you have to change the focus, absolutely. You have to be positive, you have to give new inputs, you have to probably change something. That you as a coach, you are the driver of the car, and you have to be every time positive and find the solutions. I think it's human that you are disappointed after you lose the game, but important thing that you change your mindset and you try again to push the team.
It was a fantastic performance by Switzerland yesterday. If you win on Wednesday, you can effectively knock Scotland out. Do you look to take the game to them the same way you did Hungary?
Yes, we have to prepare this game. It will be a completely different game against Scotland, but for sure we won the 3 points. We try to go forward to win this game, but we are we know we respect the opponent every time, and so we have to prepare this game as best as possible.
Thank you. But Switzerland are in the driving seat here going into Wednesday night's game in Cologne. Very impressive performance that I witnessed in the 3-1 win over Hungary, and they know that a win on Wednesday night could see them effectively qualify to the knockout stages. With Switzerland have to be clear favourites, but they genuinely have a belief and a respect for Scotland to show some pride, and certainly Giorgio Contini was certainly not getting carried away either by Scotland's 5-1 drubbing, or indeed Switzerland's 3-1 victory over Hungary. The game is set up quite nicely on Wednesday night, but this is a very strong Switzerland side, and it's going to take a mighty effort from Scotland to get the win, or indeed even the draw, to keep their Euro hopes alive. I'm delighted to say I'm joined by Christian Finkbleiner from Leek. How are you?
Fine, thanks. How are you?
Very good, thank you. Very good. Excited about Wednesday night's game. Switzerland were very impressive in beating Hungary. Can you give me the mood of the Swiss media, and what do you think the mood of the nation is going into the game against Scotland?
Yeah, after this game, everybody is excited, we have to say, because we are honest, we were surprised about the performance. Of course, we knew that we have a good team. We have players by Leverkusen, Manchester City, Bologna, Inter Milan, and a very experienced squad. But we had a bad qualifications. The games, preparation games were better, but we didn't know exactly how good we are when we started to the tournament. And we were quite surprised, because it was a very good performance against Hungary. And so also people back home, or all the supporters who are coming to Germany, they were really excited, and now of course we're looking forward as well against Scotland.
Now, Switzerland were very good, Scotland were very poor. Is there an expectation for Switzerland to beat Scotland now?
Of course, because we knew that after that performance that we think we should also beat Scotland. Although it will be a different game, but we know, because we know everybody that Germany will be the favorite in that group. So we need at least 1 point, but of course after that performance everybody is expecting also a win against Scotland.
Which is a different pressure.
It is, because also for the team, they know, okay, with another win we can qualify for the 8 finals, and of course there is another pressure, but I think the team is very experienced because they had that situations in a lot of other tournaments, so I think for them it won't change. Although Granit Xhaka said after the game against Hungary, the pressure is now on us also against Scotland, because of course we want to win and do the qualification for it.
Switzerland historically do very well at tournaments. They always seem to qualify from groups. Do they just know what it takes? Do they just know what to do?
I think they know, because they have really good experience. They have a lot of players. They have more than 100 squads, caps. They played together for over 10 years at the national team. Shaka Shaqiri, Sommer, Cher. So and they were in all the final phases in all the tournaments they've been. So it's now 5 in a row. That will be the 6th in a row. So they have the experience also how a group phase they have to be played.
Christian, thank you.